got started producing was back in 2002. I was in college at Florida A&M University, South FAMU. My boy Jacob gave me a computer software called Fruity Loops. And he was like, yo, man, you need to check this out, man. I'm making these beats over here, da-da-da-da-da. I know you DJ, you got an ear for the music. So I was like, all right, man, I'll check it out. So I got the software on my computer and making a couple of beats on there. And it was all right, you know. It wasn't nothing to quit your day job over. And I just kept sticking with it. And my roommates at the time, they would always like come by and listen. Like, hey, man, is that something new you made, or that's something you downloaded or whatever? So I basically stuck with it, and here I am today.
Pick 'em up, fuck 'em, let 'em lay. Where I'm from, we still fucking everybody every day. Fuck 'em, let 'em lay. Fuck 'em, let 'em lay. Where I'm from.
Mano record, that record came about like this. Cardan, shout out to Cardan. He gave me this Lil Wayne acapella, right? And basically he was like, yo, man, if you find a way to flip this, this would be a dope record. This would be a dope record. Alright, you know what I'm saying? So I took the acapella and listened to it and heard the pick 'em up, fucking let 'em lay, one fucking see a fucking dead body every day. And I just started cutting up the fucking let 'em lay, fucking. I just kept playing that on my keyboard, on my MIDI keyboard, over and over again. I was like, man, this shit sounds hard.
Fuck 'em, let 'em lay, fuck 'em, let 'em lay. Where fuck 'em, let 'em lay, fuck 'em, let 'em lay, fuck 'em, let 'em pick 'em up.
So then I put like like the drums from Fuck Them Other Niggas, like kinda to that, just to give it that feel. And then I took it a step further and was like, man, what if I took like mixed the East Coast beat, East Coast sounding beat with a West Coast beat, and put it together, and it just came out like that. Sent Cardan back the record. He never used it because I guess, I mean, he didn't want it to be on a record like that, like on some gangster shit. He really wasn't on that at the time. Cardan's on the ladies, you know what I'm saying, making feel good music. So I had this beat, and I took it to New Jersey to my boys Jason down in Martin Cadillac, the whole Phantom Academy family, and I let them hear, and they loved the beat. And so Sus One, which is a mutual friend of all of us, he heard the beat and he was like, yo, man, let me get that beat because I'm going to throw game on it. I want to do this, and this to it, man. And he would just ride around playing that beat like all the time. He would play the beat in the club before it had any artist on it. Yo, this shit is hard, da-da-da-da. He reached out to Mano, and Mano was just down to do the record, you know? So Mano recorded the record, it came out dope. We got it mixed by my man Swivel, who's Fab's engineer. And here we are today with that, you know? And that's how that record came about. For those that don't know, I made Blackout, which was a song on Jose 2, Fat Joe's album, that had Swiss beats and Rob Cash on it. The way that came about was I was at my boy Jason's crib, and Fat Joe was over there, you know, just chilling. We had a little barbecue or whatever. And I brought my laptop. I was like, yo, Joe, man, you gotta, I want you to do this freestyle for me for a mixtape I want to put out or whatever. I initially just wanted this to get him on the record, just, you know, for me. And I played a couple of beats on my little laptop speakers, and he heard Blackout. He was like, yo, I like this, man. Yo, send it to Swiss. So I emailed it to Swiss, and Swiss put a hook on it and sent it back to Joe. And Joe's manager Macho called me and was like, yo, man, Joe's gonna use it for the album, man. Like, congratulations, you made the album. So that's pretty much how that came about, man. It's really about networking, you know what I mean? Because I used to run into Joe frequently. He used to see me around being with Jason, because Jason introduced me to him because those are his friends. It's basically really about relationships, man. It's not really about having like the hottest beats in the world. You gotta have product, but more so the people, the artist is buying into you as a person. The Spragga Benz record, now that's an interesting story. That record was initially supposed to be Bathgate, Graph, and there's a version. I have a version of that with the verses already on it. Bathgate, Graph, and my homie CMR. I sent it to Spragga Benz like a year ago. I Googled him on MySpace and found out who his manager was. Contacted his manager like, yo, I need to get Spragga on this record. Da, 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 da. So we always just talk back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And the dude actually entertained me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we just talking back and forth like, I need to get Spragga on this record. Sit on the record. He's like, yo, the tune is hard or whatever. So anyway, a year goes back. He doesn't do the record. Then I get a call from Roy, which is Spragga Benz's manager. He's like, yo, Salam Remy's gonna call you. I'm like, Salam Remy? That's the producer that does the Nas beats? He's like, yeah. And But alright, cool. So I was at the studio, Def Charge Studios with Kingpin Slim. And I get a call from Salon Ring like, yo, we want to buy that beat, and we want to use it for Spraga's album called Jbuttah because we feel like it fits the theme of his album. Swiss jumped on the record because I guess Swiss came by the studio and heard it, like, yo, this is crazy, you know what I mean? So he wanted a piece of it, so we jumped on it. Salon was like, yo, we about to put this album in, it's done, it's crazy, it's cracked. And that's the thing about Salon Remy, man. He like, you can't play your beats for him and get a rise out of him. He wants to hear his song. Like, he's past all that. So for all y'all artists dealing with producers that are established, that just want to play 1,000 beats, don't do it, man. They want to hear songs, man. Because, you know, when you've done that many hit records, like, what's a beat to you? A beat is nothing without a song. So he want to hear songs, man. I tried to play him beats out till he was blue in the face. And the thing is, he listened to all my beats. I'm like, yo, that was cool. That was cool. That was cool. I'm like, oh, okay. So anyway, the record came out. It had Swiss Beats ended up doing a verse on it, Spraga Bands and Cardinal Official. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much how that came out.
Get your tickets early.
Another record I did was My Life is a Movie, which is Kingpin Slim featuring Jim Jones. The record initially leaked on The Ghost of Rich Porter, which is Jim Jones' mixtape. That came out about 2 months ago. And now we put out the full version, which is 3 Slim verses and a Jim verse. And the Jim verse from The Ghost of Rich Porter, and that's going to be available on the Beam Up 2 as well. The way that record came about was I made the beat, Slim laid his part down. Slim actually laid down 3 verses to it while we went up to New York, and we were playing Jim records, and that one record in particular stuck out to Jim. So he jumped on it, blessed the track, and that's pretty much how we got that one out. There's no real like long, far-fetched story behind it. That's pretty much what happened.
I don't walk, I bop. Niggas talk, I cop.
Another track that a lot of people didn't know I produced was the Bathgate and Cassidy record, Ringling Brothers, with the Jay-Z hook. That record actually came out about a year or 2 ago. It just started off as a dry beat, just with the drums and stuff, and I just found the Jay-Z acapella of Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey with the Prize. And just kept looping it over and over again, and just threw it on that beat, and it just came out like that. Peace 2 actually orchestrated that for Cassidy to be a part of that record, and we shot a video and everything. Shout out to Malik. And that record, I mean, that record was real heavy in the streets, real heavy in the streets. If you're interested in getting tracks from me, contact Chuck at oneshotmanagement.com. That's the number 1. So Chuck at oneshotmanagement.com.
I don't walk, I bop. Niggas talk, I cop. Don't ask what you have, just go in and shop. Whether picture or pale, I can pitch it in hell. However the weather, nigga, get your mail. I be on my job, get it soft or hard. Don't cry for her, you don't own that broad. You don't know me, dog, you should calm that down. You just making it hot, I'm just raping the town, huh? That's weird.